Hi guys, so I just tried to do a recording on a recording app that I downloaded and I can't find the video, so I'm going to do it again. Yay. So, the reason you guys haven't been seeing as many videos being put up lately is because I managed to get a virus on my computer and had to have a friend reformat my computer, and I didn't think to move over my other recording app that I had. So I've been looking around for an app that I could use, and none of them either work or are to my liking. And this is actually directly from YouTube, so I don't know. We'll see how this goes, see how I like it, see if I might continue using it in the future. Sorry, wrong side. So hey, how you guys doing? Cool beans. If you're wondering what this is, let's see, get a better look at it. I went to a good friend's great aunt's 100th birthday party yesterday and got a face painting of a butterfly. Two things. If you like face painting, if you like having your face painted, one, there's no age limit. I mean, if there's little kids in front of you, let them go first. But, I mean, that's just common courtesy. But, I mean, if an adult sits there and is like, oh, you shouldn't do this, you're too old. I'm 21. Older adults will get their face painted. And not because they want to feel like a kid, but because it's actually fun. And pardon me, the computer keeps getting reflected in my glasses. And also, just because I have a butterfly, and this goes for you too, if you want something that doesn't seem manly or feminine or whatever gender you identify as, that doesn't invalidate your gender. Just because I have this doesn't suddenly make me a girl. I like butterflies. Butterflies are pretty. I've always felt that. Even now that I identify as a man, that's not going to change. And that's something important that people should understand. That just because you identify as something different than your birth gender, then that doesn't mean you're going to suddenly change your entire personality. I'm not very manly. I'm not. I like some girly things. I like rather gender-neutral things, like video games. I freaking love video games. That doesn't make me more boy or more girl. I'm not entirely sure about this whole gendering thing, you know, of the whole argument with it, like whether we should gender certain things or not. If it's something like clothes, personally, I think, you know, that if we have a clothing store, we should have, you know, a little male section, a little female section, and then a section that sort of has like a mix of them, and then clothes that are gender neutral at the same time. Because I'll admit it, I sometimes like wearing kind of girly clothes, and I would like it if there was a differentiation, or, you know, a difference between male clothes and female clothes. Because I do prefer wearing male clothes more, identifying as a man, but I have a long, pretty skirt that I'll wear sometimes, and I have a cute shirt that I can wear with it. I have another cute shirt over there that I wear that has roses on it, and it's really cute. But it's like certain things I really don't think we should gender, like toys. Like if I had a little girl and she wants to play with dinosaurs and like army men, go for it. I don't care. Or little army people, so. You know, if my son wants to play with My Little Pony toys or dolls, okay, go for it. It's not even just that. It's just, I really don't think we should gender toys. Because if you tell a little girl, you can't play with dinosaurs, you can't play with cars, those are boy toys. Or if you tell a little boy, you can't play with a doll, or you can't play with girly things, or girl things. that messes them up. And they'll think that they're wrong or they're broken for a very long time. My parents had a view of, well, we had a view of hand-me-down toys more than anything. I wasn't a very, very girly child. I had a baby doll. Her name is Bitty Baby, of course. And it was amazing. I had, like, almost everything that went with her. Almost all the outfits you could get. I had her stroller, changing table, crib. It was fantastic. I loved that doll. My parents spent hundreds of dollars on that doll. And eventually, of course, I grew out of it. And eventually I would like it if I could share that with my children. Even if, say, I have a boy and I'm like, here, would you like to play with a baby doll? If he tells me no, fine. If he tells me no, that's a girl toy, I'm going to look at him very seriously and be like, honey, it's a toy. The baby doll is a girl, but you can be a daddy if you want. Or you can be a mommy. I won't stop my child from pretending. First of all, that's their imagination. Second of all, we don't need to gender toys. Anyway, that was really the only baby doll I played with, but that was because she had so much stuff to go with her that it was a lot more fun. I mean, she even came with diaper bag, she came with like a little food thing, a cup, a bowl, she came with a teddy bear, I think it was Bitty Bear, but it was the cutest thing in the world, and she came, like, every outfit came with a little book that was an adventure for Bitty Bear, and it was the cutest thing ever, and I kind of wish I could still play with that, but I don't know what I would do with it. But anyway, that's one thing. Like, I have one baby doll. I had a couple others, but I didn't really play with them. I mean, ever since I was 3, I wanted to be a mother. I'm serious. But I got to a point where I didn't play with baby dolls quite as much, and I just played with whatever toys I could get my hands on, because I had a very, very vivid, very wide imagination, and I could use whatever toys I could get my hands on. And we had a bunch of toys growing up because, I have no idea, because we had a lot of toys. It was pretty fantastic. But my parents never looked at me playing with little cars and said, stop that, those are boy toys. I mean, I remember now my oldest brother played with baby dolls when he was little. My parents didn't stop him and say, oh, those are for girls. And this was back in the 80s. My brother Josiah was born in 85. If that, tells you about my parents. They were born in 59. My parents are more, advanced in that area, having genderless toys than anyone that I know. And it's like, and for clothes, it's like, yeah, okay, we can gender them, but don't stop people from wearing the clothes that they feel comfortable in. If your little boy wants to wear a skirt, make sure he wears shorts underneath them. Every small child should wear shorts underneath their skirts or dresses. Just so you know, in case they're playing around, if they don't want their skirt to flip up and everyone to see their underwear. That's a rule my mother taught me when I was very little. It's not like, just because they're boys, they have to wear shorts. No, when I was little, I was a girl, I identified as a girl. My mother told me you should wear shorts underneath your dress or skirt, just so, if I'm running around and playing, if I trip or my skirt gets caught, nobody sees my underwear. That's not a gender thing. Everyone should wear them. If, your little boy wants to wear pink shorts under his skirt, go for it. If your little girl wants to wear, I don't know, whatever color would be considered a boy color, blue or black or whatever, go for it. I mean, it's not that I don't think we should gender things, like clothing. It's just that it shouldn't matter what gender wears them, or even if they have a gender. It shouldn't matter. What should matter is that whoever's wearing it is comfortable in it. Like, pardon me. For example, if I were to wear a bikini, it's not. I have a feminine body, and I think I would look fantastic. I know I would look fantastic in it. I've worn a bikini before. It's just not just being a guy. I don't feel comfortable in a bikini. I don't feel comfortable in things that reveal a lot of my body, and a lot being like from halfway up my thighs up, and my belly. My arms I feel alright with. Look at this. Look at that. This is flab. I'm fine with that. So yeah. It's just, it bothers me that we're like, a lot of parents get upset at their children, or even with the parents who do their best to be like, yeah, you can wear whatever you want, you can play with whatever you want. It's the other parents who don't understand, and they're like, oh, you're forcing your child to do that, you're forcing your child to wear that. No, they're not. First of all, ask the child, do you feel comfortable in what you're wearing? Most kids don't really understand lying yet, depending on the age. Smaller children don't really understand lying. They're going to be very honest with their feelings. And I mean, you can usually tell if, like, a parent's trying to hide that they're forcing it when the kid's like, oh yeah, you know, I don't really feel that comfortable, and the parent's just like, oh, no, you know what, it's okay, we're done, go away. You know, it's like parents are trying to stop the kid from talking, but generally, kids are good about what they want. Once they learn to talk, they know what they want. Or they already know what they want, but when they can talk, they're more able to voice what they want. So I guess the moral, or the conclusion of today's video is my opinion on gendering things. In conclusion, in summary, toys should not be gendered. I mean, at the store, I enjoy that there's one aisle completely pink and it's so cute, another aisle that looks all like boyish, and maybe not boyish, but you know, like green, browns, and blacks. You know, I like how they differentiate, in the sense that it's like, do I want to get a boy toy or do I want to get a girl toy? And this being a small child. And it lets them know, like, yeah, these are girl toys, yeah, these are boy toys, but, you know, just, and it's also for organization for those who actually work at the stores. Anyway, so gendering toys, no. Gendering clothes, yes, because it helps. I guess I said that wrong with the toys. It doesn't matter what the aisles look like. It just helps with organization. And anyway, with clothes, yes, I do believe they should be gendered, but we should have a clothing line of some sort that's just gender neutral. Someone who is gender neutral, or agendered, or gender fluid, someone who goes in between, I think intersex also goes in there, pardon me if that's wrong, should design genderless clothing. Clothing that they feel represents their gender. Anyway, if you have any questions for me, you can contact me on Tumblr or my Skype. I will leave both in the description. If you have any suggestions for what I should look up and research and talk about, please leave me a suggestion in one of those two places. If you have any concerns, or you believe I've said something wrong, I want to apologize first of all. I'm not a professional. I'm just telling everyone what I know, what I feel, all that. These are just my opinions and my knowledge. So if there's something that I have said wrong, please let me know, and I will be sure to correct it as best I can. Please remember that your gender is valid no matter what. Do not let anyone let you feel that you are invalid. And I hope you all have a wonderful day, week, month, rest of your lives. Bye.